Dear friends in Afghanistan and around the world, welcome to Afghans Learning English. In this lesson, we will talk about the order of words in sentences. In your own language, such as Persian, Pashto, or another Afghan language, you are familiar with putting the verb at the end of sentence. The verb is the word that says what action is happening. For example, there is a man named Ahmad, and he likes to eat kebabs. In the order you are familiar with, the verb eat would go at the end of the sentence. Like this, Ahmad kebabs eats. In English, the verb goes in the middle, like this, Ahmad eats kebabs. So as you learn English, remember to first put the subject, then the verb, and after that the object. In our example, Ahmad is the subject, he is one who does the action. Eats is the verb, it tells us what action is happening. Kebabs is the object, it tells us what is being eaten. Here's another example. Maryam cooks pizza. Here Maryam is the subject. Cooks is the verb, pizza is the object. Now we will look at some examples from the Holy Bible. We are going to look at a short story found in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 13, starting at verse 44. If you don't have a Holy Bible, you can look online. Open up your browser. Type in www.biblegateway.com. Click on the down arrow next to the words Bible Book List. Under the title New Testament, select the first book, which is Matthew. Then a list of chapters will appear. Go down to where it says 13 and select that chapter. Matthew chapter 13 will appear on your browser. Go down to verse 44. In these two short stories, Jesus, the Messiah, is talking about what the kingdom of heaven is like. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all he had and bought the field again. The kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he found one of great value, he went away and sold everything he had and bought it." Look at the phrase, when a man found it. Here, it means the treasure. What is the subject of the sentence? A man is the subject. What is the verb or action of the sentence? Found is the verb. What is the object of the sentence? It or the treasure is the object. Now look at the phrase in the second story, when he found one of great value. What is the subject of the sentence? He or the man is the subject. What is the verb? Found is the verb. What is the object? One of great value is the object. This means a pearl of great value. Now we will see what you learned. We are going to look at some words and see if we can arrange them into a sentence. The words are car drives Abdullah a. How can we arrange the words to make a sentence in English? If you did Abdullah drives a car, you are correct. Here is another one. The words are scarf Zainab a wears. How can we arrange the words to make a sentence? If you did Zainab wears a scarf, you are correct. What did we learn today? When you use English, put the subject first, then the verb, and lastly the object if there is one. We also learned that following Jesus the Messiah is the most valuable thing we can do. More valuable than a great treasure or expensive pearls. If you want to see more content from Afghans Learning English, please subscribe to this channel. If you want to read today's story in your own language, open your web browser, type in www.afghanbibles.org. Then choose your language. For example, I will choose Afghan Pashto. Then under New Testament, choose Matthew. From the chapter menu, choose chapter 13, and then scroll down to verse 44. That is all for this lesson. Go in peace.